Okay, sorry.
Welcome to the attic. I'm Manadad, Manadad_MTG on Twitch, and I'm joined by my real life bro, Broby1 Kenobi, Broby1 Kenobi _MTG on Twitch. Frequent mythic drafter. My younger brother. I taught him everything I know, and somehow he's better than me. I don't know how that is. But we just navigated a 7-1 draft here. We're gonna just do some more picking. Tajuru Paragon. So here's another one of
Ooh,
the
what
like
is that?
the
Oh, sweet. This is the green
kicker slash party.
looks good. So looks cool to me.
Although
What's the
look,
best
the
card in your
low
pack?
mage is gonna put somebody else on the kicker deck too.
That card's not high picked. I trust me.
With a
It
path
depends,
least,
but I think it will overlooked. Seen it will.
we'll find out.
It will, but seen it will. Who's in your Apes Wrath?
Once again, the fairy holding us up. Wayward Guide Beast. Okay, so we got the Soaring Thought Thief. That's for the Rogues deck, which I haven't built yet, which I'm excited to play. I like Jawari Disruption.
Vanquish the Weak is the other card worth considering. Soaring Thought Thief is my favorite card amongst those.
All right, well, let's go Soaring Thought Thief and see if we can get rogues. I love Acquisitions Expert. That's just a good card. You play that in any deck. Is that better than Bubble Snare?
I don't know.
Oof. Bubble Snare is the kicker deck. With the
It's not. It's good in the other decks because the blue black ends up not being short of removal.
Green, blue, black. You can play kicker in all those colors.
That rogue is like more of a party rogue. It's not the greatest card.
I mean,
probably a bubble snare over it if it was me.
All right.
That's how I would grade a bubble snare. And probably Wind Rider Wizard second.
We got a Balagad Recovery. That's good. This is another kicker.
Yeah, it's a good card. No, I think you take the kicker, the land, return the target card from your graveyard to your hand. I think that's a pretty good card in the format.
I want to go rogues. We'll see. Not too late. Got that mill golem we didn't end up getting to play in the draft. He's a good guy, Demon's Disciple.
Vanquish the Weak is a better card.
Vanquish the Weak is better. Barry. Suzuki. Hammer Time. Grapes of Wrath. Fancy, 1851. Video Goy. Beloved. Commodore. J. Loving Immortal. Living Tempest, we got the Drana Silencer. What about where you take this? You just take the land. We're already
Cleric.
in blue.
I think you take the Cleric. I think you still just take high pick. You still high pick. If that card's like, I think it's good enough that it can be a signal.
Gloom Hunter I like. Anti-Cognition's also for the rogue deck.
Yeah,
I like the Scythe Cat. I really like the Scythe Cat too. I don't think it's better than the Gloom Hunter. Gloom Hunter is still the best card in the pack. What's your opinion? Yeah.
Yeah, the Gloom Hunter fits more decks right now. It's more versatile.
We got Shell Shield. Hagra Constrictor is green-black.
So I think the Core Celebrant's an interesting pick here because you're seeing some of the white stuff that would build the black-white go.
Yeah, the black-white Clerics
deck. Not necessarily seeing your blue. You're not seeing any necessarily other stuff.
Well, this is a great card for the kicker deck. The kicker deck is looking kind of.
You'll see that again, and I find I cut that. But if you end up getting pushed black-white, then you want that Core Celebrant.
There's another rogue.
You take the duelist, yeah, that's a good card for you. You don't have to commit to one of these decks just yet. You haven't seen where everyone else is going. You'll know by middle of next pack.
3-2
So you
for
still just
2.
want,
That's every kind of party creature.
that's a good card. Yeah, I mean, you could be green white. You never know. Like you kind of.
Red Worm has just always been solid for me, but you're not a fan of it.
I think maybe the green party card there. You still
This
keep
is.
green open.
I had this used very well against me. In my opponent had a green black deck that used that very well. Here's a party creature.
Maybe take.
Now you want the
Troll
worm?
warrior. No, you take the troll warrior. It's a 3/3 for 3. It's better card.
Oh yeah, the troll warrior.
And it's a warrior.
That's where I originally went.
And I think you take the ox.
Ox.
You just keep your landfall. Just keep taking the best cards coming to you until you. So green came back around. Ooh, there's your Archon.
Archon's pretty good.
Yeah.
We could have a second Gloom Hunter though. That's the point where you really are able to build stuff. Also Seagate Colossus, but I don't think you'd want to take that this early. I think we're just trying to take the rare. This white did seem to be somewhat open.
Yeah. You could get the green-white landfall. It's kind of the idea is because then the landfall, ooh, drain to oblivion.
Shepherd of Heroes.
Just take the bomb white removal. Follow up with your white rare.
Yeah. I'm pushed into white, but got him the bubble snare here. Thwart the Grave.
So that's a good card. That's
a very
your
good card. That's kind of the green black or white black works pretty well with Thwart the Grave. I mean, 2 bubble snares is pretty good too, though. Honestly.
I don't know. I feel like you're gonna get sniped off blue here.
Yeah, I like the Blood Priest. I like a lot of cards here.
I don't think the black's great for you yet, but I think Thwart the Graves.
Pretty good if I'm in a grindy deck with black, so.
There's your blue card.
Here's a rogue.
Here's your rogue.
I don't think we're getting there with the rogues, though.
There's Relic Axe.
We still have some kind of party deck.
Is Relic Axe good in the party deck? It's for the warrior deck, right?
It's for the warrior deck mostly, I think. I mean, it's good. 2 to play, 2 to equip. It does work. We have a bunch of little flyers like that and the Doom Hunter. Fading Veil. You don't like.
Hold on. No, definitely not.
Tiger Constrictor.
Well, what's wrong with the Root Grazer or the Baloth? That 4/3 with the landfall can be
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good creature.
You think we take the Root Grazer and hope to wheel it? I mean, this Constrictor is great in the green black.
No, it's not.
What's our
great.
best?
That's not a good way to go. You want to go green white right now. That's where all your power is.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Take the Root Grazer.
So either that or the Baloth.
Let's wheel the Baloth. The Jury Shelter is great.
Yeah, that's a good card.
So Sky Dancer would be good in the Rogues deck.
Yeah.
White Priest is good in the black-white deck. We could start a piece of white removal. So we're just.
I think you take your white removal. You don't have a ton of the white wizard is kind of interesting because you don't get much shots at wizards. If you're trying to party. Now you want the Allied Assault. So you're kind of green white party.
Well, here's the landfall. This is. I think you take this if you're going landfall. You think Allied Assault?
Allied Assault's fine. We'll get a chance.
I think we got too much of a mix of landfall and party here. Black is looking open here in this pack. Jeez.
Take your Seagate, I think.
Seagate Colossus? You think we're out of black?
I just don't know what's keeping you in black and what you're going to synergize with. You didn't get enough mill stuff. You can keep it open.
Gloom Hunter. We've got the Soaring Thought Thief. I don't know.
Well, I mean, but the Soaring Thought Thief is only if you're playing blue, and now you have all these green-red.
Here's green black.
Then
The green black
it's green black. That's what you take here, but
I guess we can kind of choose our payoffs here.
I think you take the 3/3 Troll Warrior. I like that guy. I think that guy.
Two of those
You're
now.
just gonna end up building a deck that bangs.
Those are Crawling Barons. Goes in every deck.
What does it do?
I guess it's worse in a 3-color deck. Anytime you just have 4 mana left over, you start putting counters on it, and it just becomes a threat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's just an inevitability, kind of. I mean, also here's more rogue deck or wizards.
No.
Party. The Pack Beast is party. You could take Pack Beast.
Party. And you're 3-color. I think you take the Pack Beast is fine. Either that or the Crawling Barons. The Vanquish the Weak is.
We need the Pack Beast. I think you got to take Pack Beast pretty high. Oh dang, another skeleton.
Is that guy great? I guess he kicks.
Here's a Rabbit Bite though. Here's a Rabbit Bite.
Take your Rabbit Bite, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to
consider yourself lucky.
I think the skeleton might wheel since it wheeled in the other pack.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's see. Take out blue for sure.
Ooh, oh, that's for the cleric deck though. The Visionary's alright. It's a wizard. It cantrips.
Well, if we're greenback counters with the skeleton, this is good. What's our kicker payoff?
There's your black white life. There's your black white life gain guy, but you don't. You do have a number of clerics.
Where's the life gain guy? Oh, this guy.
No, the rare, the lifelink guy. But I don't know. I mean, what are you doing? To be honest with you. Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
that's
you
great.
got him.
I guess we're just taking the best cards.
Yeah, you're getting the green stuff. It's green's willing to you. You'd like that guy. Cat.
There's Nahiri's Binding. Also could be our takedown. Ooh.
Ooh.
We don't have a binding. Binding is harder to play if we end up going 3-color.
I don't know why you're playing 3 colors. I think you've got the removal here.
If we go white-green?
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of landfall payoffs.
If you're going 3 colors, you would have wanted the other one.
So I guess we'll go white-green party, kind of?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the deck you kind of got from the beginning. That Strength of Solidarity is actually would be good in your deck. The Ally Assault's fine. I think Ally Assault's good for your deck. You want to.
We've already got one of these.
More. Yeah. You're definitely Ally Assault. You got a bunch of combat tricks. Ooh, nice Angel Warrior.
Another dude. Think the American Captain?
Yeah, that's here for your deck.
It is for my deck, but there's a Nahiri's Binding. I mean. Okay,
yeah,
so we can take the base camp if we want to try to splash something in black. Is there anything we want to try to splash in black, though? Maybe the Hierophant?
I don't think so. I think that core wizards actually or the prize tactics are okay, but your removal, you have one prize tactic. I like the core wizard.
Yeah, I like the wizard.
I like throwing these 3/3 bodies out there early. I think Do
we have an Outrider yet? I don't think we do.
No.
We have 2 brutes, so I think we can take the Outrider now.
Yeah, you fill your 4 drop.
Reclaim the wastes, which is we had a landfall payoff.
There's another, yeah. This is an interesting party deck. I think it looks kind of cool. We'll see. It's going to be pretty straightforward. These cards. Feel the Heights. What's this?
Huh.
Oh, Allied Assault again.
Dang. And Dauntless Unity.
Oh, whoa.
I guess we're just green white go wide. Go fast.
No, you're just like green-white aggro attack with pump spells and removal. And get some party going. Strength of Solidarity is still fine for your deck. It's a permanent pump.
We can go down some lands because we got a couple of the tap. We got 4 of the tap lands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you can probably
Go
just
down
cut the Ox.
2 lands. Well, the Ox is really good if you're going aggro, right? Because if they start to throw up
Yeah, I guess you're
blockers,
true.
you tap down a
Right,
blocker.
right. Top down the big blockers. You're right. It's a good
We
way to
don't need
finish.
3 allied assault though. That's crazy.
No. Well, is it? Because what is like? What if it's X plus X? Like it's big time pump for 2 creatures. It's insane. It's actually I don't see why you wouldn't run 3 of them. Argue against why you're cutting that, because
Okay, well
it's
I'm cutting
basically
Dauntless
what your
Unity
deck.
then. I'm cutting Dauntless Unity because we've got
Well,
3 of these.
cut the Zendikar land, the 4/4 land that steals
Well,
one of your lands.
that picks up our tap land though. You put that on a tap land. This is the tech. You put that on the tap land, and then when they kill it, it comes back to your hand. So they're giving you another spell. Like, I mean,
Right.
you can just loop it with Valaged Recovery.
Okay.
What else have we got
Well, how many
in the
lands do
deck
you have?
that's not a...
Well, bring all your tap lands over to the side and see what you got. What's not related to partying? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling.
That's what I'm questioning. So the Archon.
You have a lot of tap lands.
The
You
Root
might be able to
Grazer.
cut. Yeah, the Root Grazer's not contributing here.
The 2/3 Vigilance.
But it is for the landfall. It does work with the Ox. Remember, you had that combo in the last deck.
Yeah, it's a good loop with the Ox.
How many creatures do you have?
A lot. No, only 13?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You were right.
Maybe we do just cut the
Does it count?
Zendikar.
Well, that's the creature. So you cut something else, like...
Well, I'm just looking higher up in the curve. Like, we're looking to be low curve.
Cut the Resolute Strike, for sure.
This
That's the first cut you make. I think you cut the Resolute Strike.
Yeah.
Right. You have better tech.
And then Strength of Solidarity, shouldn't that be in there?
Right, that should be in your deck, yes. And so then you cut... Oh, another land, maybe?
Maybe. Go aggro.
Well, you have 4 tap lands.
Sorry, it's mostly white, so we'll cut a forest.
Because you're really...
We don't actually have a lot of 2-drops. It's gonna be hard to be aggro with 3 2-drops.
Well, okay, so you have the Skyclave Carrick. That's 1. It's another 2-drop creature, so 4. Your low curve creatures are pretty lame. You're right. That being said, what's that Archon? Is it? It's in... What's your rare? The white rare that you have, the Archon? Go to that.
That's good. I mean, it's a 2/3 flyer. It keeps it from double spelling. No, it's nothing. It's just an Archon. But we don't want to cut creatures really at this point. We need more creatures, if anything.
Yeah, right. You don't have any your low curves. It's fine.
Doesn't seem that promising. But we'll give it a try.
I mean, it doesn't look that promising.
Leave your predictions.
I mean, I don't know.
Leave your predictions in the comments. How many is this going to win? What are you predicting?
And I don't know. It just depends
four
on your
wins.
run through the...
I'll probably be playing it without you. We'll see.
4 or 5 win decks. I would say it's a 4 or 5 win deck.
All right.
Looks like it's going to attack. I think that party combo where you're going to pump those creatures in, its downfall is like you might not be the hyper aggressive player to play it, but it's
I don't know if we
You're
have the critical mass with party. We don't have enough creatures to like.
it's
We
a
can't
deck
trade
like
off.
that. You have to calculate your attacks well because you have the double combat spell. It's going to be a little tricky to play. Like that's going to be a crucial spell for your deck because you have 3 of them, and they really will get your deck hyped. Like they'll do a lot of damage.
See, they can be 0. We have no party creatures. They're just dead cards.
Well, I mean, if it's just the Archon in the air and the Ox on the
Well, I
board,
think Dauntless Unity is
and
better
their
a lot of
Grazer.
time. Let's see.
I mean, you could cut one for a Dauntless Unity. I mean, there's gonna be some argument to that. Maybe you do that.
For a Resolute Strike. Hold it up with 1 mana for +2/+2.
Most of the time, you're getting +2, +2, and +3/+3. And I think there's gonna be a couple times here with this deck that might get +4/+4 because of your, multi-dimensional. You have wizards, clerics. You have no rogues,
No rogues.
but
Our
yeah,
only rogue right here.
and the pack beast.
On the pack piece. 2 rogues. We got two wild cards. The wild cards are very good.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely good. Would have liked a couple pack beasts. That's what this deck really wanted.
Yeah, there was that
Like
pack that was
three
really
or four
stacked
pack
that
beasts.
had one. We really only got like 2 or 3 chances at pack piece, I think. We took one of them pretty high. But let's just play it out and see. Let's just see if we're so far behind the meta we'll just get stomped, or we're gonna get so far behind the meta nobody's gonna see what's coming. We got the Paragon. Seems very keepable. Green black. Gnarlid, very nice turn 2 play for our opponent. Oh, yeah. Gonna get on board. They may have removal. We can bring it back at some point then. No blockers. Gee, I would love to use this practice tactics. It's too bad we don't have. We could attack. Let's kill that, but we'll just get down the Rasa Brute. Call the turn. Now we could trade off. Try to recover that and kick it the next turn. Is that crazy? Don't really have a lot of plays. The Sproutling, okay. Okay, well the Root Grazer messes with that plan somewhat. I think we want to still recover this too. Oh, opponent's on 3 colors. Okay, so Brigmantle Cleric. That is trouble. We don't really want to trade this, so I think we're just going to take it. Yes, this is kicker. Just try to get some value here. This Course Celebrant or the Farsight Adept. Jeez. You could double spell with the Kavir Outrider. We really need a way to take out the 5/6. So I guess we'll grab the Farsight Adept. You know, it's a bit like yeah. There you got the adventure deck working. It works. Okay. So can we get down Farsight Adept and play Journey to Oblivion and hold up Practice Tactics? Maybe. That's a 5/5 Vigilance. That's a 5/6 Trample. Pick out the we have one decent attack here. Although we don't want them to crack in with everything, so playing from behind. It's not looking good. Eldar. Another must answer threat. Okay, luckily they kind of tap down, so let's kill that. Now, we have another Marasa Brood, so I think we can afford to trade finally. Colony Ambush. Unfortunately, it does not help us. We can Zendikar. Attack with it. What? It taps? Okay, well that was a punt. That was a total punt. Well, let's hope they don't have a land. They have a land, of course. Alright. Oh, okay. Just dropping big threats left and right on us. Target creature you control fights target you don't control. Guess we could chump down with something and then colony ambush at instant speed. I will just put up the brute and turn. Opponent plays the big chunkers, but we've still managed to survive here. Now we could send in could we send in? We could send in the Brute. Hope they block with the 5/5. Other colony, we can play that kicked. We really don't have a way to deal with stuff very well. 5/5. And we can put the 4/4 and the 2/3 in front of it. We can only kill one of them. So, let's see, we have an almost full party, so we can get 2 creatures +3/3, that's pretty good. We plus up those 2, and then do a fight. Is it better just to save it for combat trick? They probably won't block. I think they're suspecting the combat trick. Okay, Mucklord, we can handle that. Do we just keep waiting here? Or do we... I think we want to save it for our turn, because then we can attack in with the plus up creatures. What have we got? Oh, Mankidi Ox. That's cool. I can start to do something. Especially with the Root Grazer. The Vigilance though? No. Okay, so they do want to just block there. So let's do this. That and that. Got a plus up. Resolve. Okay. And then no, we need to fight now while we're plussed. So the 4/4. Didn't quite work how I wanted. Could just Nahiri's Binding and start getting in. The way to do it. And then I play the Ox, I think. Oh wow, they're down to 1. I wasn't even looking at that. Yeah, they're in deep troubles now. We managed to grind it out. Tight play here in the lower ranks. Good game. Alright, green-white. You can win with it. This is not the green-white deck you want to draft by any means, but you can win with it. We were smart about our plays. We waited, we played the long game. Opponent attacked the life total. Oof. No green. No guarantee we can play this creature. Not a fan. Not a fan of the hand. Opponent's deciding whether to keep. I think we can mulligan. Even worse. Alright, we can keep this. Actually, we're going to bottom 2 cards. Let's bottom those 2 and take the draw the lands. Actually, the Seagate Colossus would actually be quite cheap. That would have been a great opening hand. Blight Blade is just gonna chip damage at us. Ooh, and they have the Vine Gecko. The 2/2 first kick spell costs 1 less, and whenever you cast a kick spell, it gets a +1/+1. Just hope they're playing that for value. So we're just gonna curve out here and we'll let them hit us. If they've got removal, we're in trouble dubs. And here's binding actually is okay. Who knows if they had that? No. Well, that's the Wizard Cleric Warrior. Be off the turn. Blight Blade Rabid Bite. Very good. How many of those they have? Okay, they got a 1/4. That's not a problem. A box. Tajuru is nice. And then could plus up the Far Side of Depth to be 5/5. See what they want to do about that. Let's take some damage. Now they might hold back their Blight Blade, but then we got a flyer here. For 4 Flying Vigilance, that will be pretty good. Okay, opponent's a bit stuck on lands, it looks like. Oh. We have air. I may as well bounce and replay the land. to MTG Arena. Back up to 18. Guess my guy has vigilance. Okay, the fledgling. So that's unlikely to be flying on my turn here. We could colony ambush down something, but I guess we'll just let them block with the Tazim if they want. Okay, here's a better target for it. Kabir Outrider. Let's fly in for 7, shall we? We can do another 7 next turn. We'd get a pack beast. We could get the full 8, I think. Fast surge, okay. Not played with kicker. My opponent now has a lot of lands. Okay. Not vigilance, no blocks. So, they have 3 blockers. Potentially 2 blockers, but then we can't play Allied Assault. If we were to lock down the Blight Blade, would just block the 5 and the 4, they would take 4. So I think that is our plan. Crackback is exactly 12. This should be lethal. They block the 5 and the 4, they take 8. And Kidiox had vigilance for some reason. We won again. If you can hear me, Broby, you could mute on your side and then just unmute when you need to talk or something. I'm recording. Well, we can keep this because of the double-sided lands. Hate to spend Colony Ambush as a land, but need to be sure to play Root Grazer on curve there. Oh. This one got very fast. Okay. Annoying. We drew that land. Relic Vial, okay, we're up against the clerics. Best thing you can do with them is race them. Once again, I hate to spend this Tajuru Shelter, but I think we want to be able to get another creature down next turn. Either the Ox if we draw a land, or the Outrider if we don't. Makes these allied assaults better. Makes the Resolute Strike. Oh, actually, Resolute Strike is fine. Now, if they were to use some kind of damage kill spell here, okay, got a good cleric. Dang. Nice. Huh. If this is getting down, building up the Resolute Strike. I guess so. So then that means we attack first. There's a Mott block. Archon's going to be annoying if we want to use Allied Assault aggressively. I'll have to just remember that restriction. It is a 2/3 flyer, however, which is going to let us start getting in. But they're going to gum up the ground here. Card. I also practice tactics, but just get another body down here. If we can kill them in the air before they can do anything, that would be good. They start gaining life. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yep, they're going off. They are going off. Attack in, they'll chump with the 1/1. Never gain life, regain life. I don't have a good way to stop them unless they attack with something. Unfortunately, just got 2 warriors. The Archon might actually be helping them at this point. Oof. Yeah. It's the cleric's deck. Okay, so Use this to tap down. What? It wouldn't block with the Cleric the Life's Bond anyway. Keep hitting them in the air. I think we're gonna lose this race, but maybe they make an unwise attack. We can get something with Expedition Healer. We had to spend 2 spells getting lands down. And low on our party creatures. Makes these not so good. Opponent doesn't even need to attack here. They've got such a nice little engine going. They're not even netting a damage a turn, probably. They're just netting 0. I really need to draw my other the flyer. Although I believe that's also a warrior, so that would probably not help with the party. Just be a 2/2 in the air. I need to draw in like Pack Beast and then that somehow. Maybe the wizard. I need another mana. Coming in with 1/1s. Okay. Oh, they are coming in with a 6/6. That seems entirely unwise. Must have a trick. To kill off the Mankidi Ox. Pump 3. Pump 2 and deal 2. It's just gonna be worth it getting rid of that cleric. Must have a way to recur it from the graveyard. It got awful big. Yeah. That was pretty good. But they can't recast it. They cast a spell. Turn. I just pulled back this land. No. Sack a creature. Draw a card. Maybe we can draw them out of cards. How have we seen the same amount of cards? At 24, we're at 25. Now they're at 23. They mulligan a bunch? I'm gonna kill. That's their spell for the turn. Not sure why they wasted an instant on their own turn. These die, they don't gain the life anymore. Right? Oh, that does trigger. Yeah, so I was better off just taking a hit there. Fury's Binding doesn't do much to stop this crazy train. I guess we don't want the Expedition Healer to start. I could sack it. There are 5. 2 blockers. They've almost got lethal. Yeah. They think they've got lethal. This is the one that I really can't have around. Loses life. Is that more deadly than the cats? Problem is we don't have any way to deal with the relic vial. Yeah. Just end this. Forgot that wasn't even going to kill it. I should have blocked on it, killed the other one. Taken 4, down to 1. But then with something where it died, so we were dead. And that is the Cleric's deck, my friends. That's how you draft a real deck. They said black-red and black-white were 2 of the most winning pairs. I think somebody did an analysis on the 17 lands data. 17lands.com is basically this little thing you can install, and it reads your draft logs and gives you data. Hot tip for that. Yeah, we got a lot of flip lands. We got the Tajuru Paragon. Let me keep this. Yeah. Try to play this Skyclave Cleric down first. See if we can draw into something that will curve up to the Paragon. We did not. We do have the recovery though, so if they kill it, we get it back. Use that little trick again. Well, the opponent is not doing anything. Right. All mono white we have to worry about Nahiri's Binding. Do we play a land? I don't think so. We can hold up the shelter to save from a kill spell here. Okay, 4/3 Scorch Rider, that's pretty good. Zendikar. Let's just all attack. What do they want to do? They block 3/2. They do not. Okay, I'm gonna play Balaged as a tap land because we can Zendikar it. And end the turn. Shepherd of Heroes. That's annoying. I'm gonna get in. Allied Assault gives these guys +2/+2. So yeah, or could practice tactics and still play the Zendikar. That's their play, I guess. Not lethal anyway. Bossus! It bestrewed the earth like a colossus. Oh. We put down the brute. Just gonna make our allied assault that much stronger. I think that's what we do. Okay, they did get another blocker. Got a lot of cards in hand. A lot of mana up. Okay. Alright, we need some evasion. Razorino. Let's give us the best chance. We're more likely to draw forest, right? So gives us the best chance of drawing into a forest and being able to play Root Grazer also. But we can journey into Oblivion. Now we're wide. A non-land permanent. So that would have actually helped us with that stupid relic vial. Ah. Okay, we can give something double strike. 6/3 double strike. That's pretty good. I could double block with the cleric and the Zendikar. I think the correct thing is just to take it this turn, because I got Fury Shelter and I've also got possible attacks. Allied Assault is going to give 8 damage. I can just get one body through, right? No. Not quite. The Emeria Captain's a better threat here. That's going to be a 5/5 Vigilance. And that plus Allied Assault will be lethal, so I can just chump down next turn. Okay, just duplicate. Bugcatcher. Well, that's not enough trample to kill me. Alright, so that's just 6 trample damage. Just double block just to be safe. Wait, do I need this cleric? I think I need the cleric actually. Wizard, warrior, cleric, rogue. Don't technically need it. I could still do 3 with the Allied Assault. I mean, Captain, but it's very close. Very, very close. Okay, so we have Allied Assault and Tajuru Shelter now. I think we're in good. On attacker. Next. Whew, good game. Well played, Roman Weldon. Almost had me with your warrior synergies. Well, I wasn't guessing this deck was going to get even 3 wins, so not so bad. Up against Indian 351. We've got white mana, we've got green mana. I think we can keep this. It's a little bit short. Hack Beast down, hopefully into the Celebrant for the Brute. Blue. Hack Beast could survive. Who knows? Possible. Ooh, not draw land. Making it tight here. No Jawari Disruption on 1 mana. 3-1. Okay. Well, now we're in Trubadubs. What's their plan there? They thought it was the double walk card, I think. Oh, oops. Ooh. That blocks. Well, opponent giving us an opening here. Question is, what is the right one to play? The Laporte Duelist, okay. Yeah. Rule out the Pack Beasts. I mean, they're gonna block the Pack Beast. Jeez. Feels bad. Let's save that pack piece though. In the end, it's a 1-mana spell for a 1-mana spell, so. We really would have liked to get a body down here, especially for that. Let's see if we can make our land drops. Did not. Let's just pass the turn. I think this is our plan right now. So we've got a wizard, a rogue, a wizard and 2 wild cards. So this warrior into the captain if we don't draw a land. If we do draw a land, I think we just want the captain. It's not worth waiting for the extra +1. Rapid bite, wow. If we'd drawn a land, we could double spell with those. So, yeah, let's just put down 3/3. That's the turn. Allied Assault and the American Captain can hit for some serious damage. I'll get a chance. Okay. Get a 5/5. Coming in hot. Jeez, do we trade one of these out? Doesn't seem worth it. It's just a warrior stack though? Blue white warrior stack? I don't know what they're doing. But they're here in the ranks of the 3/1. Okay. Oh, they 2-for-1 us. I'll give them a nice for that. They get a nice for that. Okay, so now that makes an area captain. That's great. And we can't double spell because we didn't get a. It'll still be a 3/3 flying vigilance. I think we'll take it. Oh no, 4/4. It counts itself, right? Okay. We'll learn the math on these things. And we did get that out of. Oh, the adventure. Okay. Warriors, warriors, warriors. They're playing Spoilers of Adventure. Good on them. So. Just fly over. They're getting us on the ground here. I mean, this 1/4 blanks the 3/1. 2/1 trades with the 1/2, and the 3/2 trades with the 3/3. I think this kind of holds off their attacks, and this will gain us some life actually, so probably better to play sooner rather than later. We got 2 more creatures in hand, so it's potentially 2 life. Well, it's got a lot of cards. 22 left in deck. We got 23. I believe they took a mulligan. Rewind back the tape. Okay, we can bounce the Emiria Captain. Well, it's going to come back down bigger, but it'll slow us down. Strike. Man, just not drawing lands. Watch out, opponent. If we ever get a land, look out. Especially a forest. Grass, okay. There was one of the forests we wanted. They're not pressing their attacks here. We've seen them in deck with a fair amount of party payoffs. Okay, they have a flyer. Huh. Oh, they were able to kick it, okay. Now they can press their attacks. I'm inclined to just take this. I could just trade out the Pack Beast at this point. Huh. Kind of the Myria would slow him down some. Can't Rabid Bite and Root Graze. I'm just stuck on green, unfortunately. Go through Archon of Myria and hold up. Could attack with the... Oh. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't want to attack. I need blockers. The Resolute Strike seems good against their strategy here. Ooh. Is that lethal? So... Not quite. It's gonna let the most of our creatures survive. We could trade with the 5/4. Cast blockers. Okay, so we could save the Core Celebrant. Actually, that they don't have enough to pump. And we could let's keep the skies clear. We take 8. We lose 2 creatures. That's not great. That's the one that gains us life. Maybe we want to just lose the Archon, actually. Put the Archon in front of that. Or Celebrate in front of that. Take 8. Lose those 2 creatures. I don't really get to use this very well. Use that to make it a trade. Okay, with the Archon gone, we can double spell and gain some life here. Much as I would have liked the land. Okay. Nice on them too. I'll give him a nice. Yes, I can't. Tajuru here he's finding. We're also just better off rabid biting. Not. And one more land untap, we could throw back Forest with the Root Grazer. I mean, as it is, we could throw back the Forest with the Root Grazer and put it down just to hold up Rabid Bite. Might be better than having the Root Grazer. I got another of those Mankini Stampedes. We're getting big trubs. Trubba doubles. We can get them to within 7 life if they're within striking distance here. With double blocking. Interesting. If they're in danger of a blowout. Sure. Oh, Rabbit Bite's a sorcery. Dang, they're gonna make me play this now. I wish I had attacked. Did we just get rid of that Seagate Banneret? Don't lose their ability to do that anymore. Alright, pseudo 11. Unfortunately, they're back to being on a 3-turn clock here. Huh. Again, their opponent's representing some kind of combat trick. Let's think about this. If they have the +2/+1 pump, they save their guy. That seems fine. What have they got? Oh, let's see, maybe that +2/+1. So we're gonna take 5. I'm gonna. Oops. I didn't return to my hands. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Oh, back into the Allied Assault. All of these had Vigilance. So let's see, wait. 6, 7. Yeah, this is lethal. I'm gonna keep this guy back just to be sure. 6. Plus, no, that's not lethal. Only 11. I'm gonna survive one more turn here. Holmes had a lot of wily tricks. 3/4 Stalker, okay. I can't come online until next turn, luckily. Yeah, this is lethal in the air. Walkers. Well, if they don't have a combat trick. Tightly fought, tightly fought. Ranking up with green-white. I think there were a couple turns where opponent maybe had the attack and was just a little too cautious. Especially if they had that +2/+1 in hand. It's hard to do the math when you have that many creatures and that many possible blocking configurations, and maybe I had a mana or two up and they've seen a lot of combat tricks out of me. So this deck doesn't have a lot of creatures. It's really relying on those combat tricks to make favorable trades or steal, trade the combat trick for one of the opponent's creatures. I think in the upper ranks, people know maybe to you're better off whittling down a party deck. People are in the party colors. Gimme Garlicchio. Okay. Well, I guess we can keep it. We only have white cards. I'd like to have a 2-drop, but we might just get run over by Mr. Garlic here. Look at this. He's a little higher ranked. Got his fancy secret layer sleeves. Make a little wrinkle? Just made that little ring thing. Is that you, puppet? Dance for me, puppet. Oh man. Well, we really need to draw that third land now. See if the magic gods. Ooh, and a Luminarch Aspirant. Wow. Okay. Now we're in deep doo-doo. We can't even use practice tactics without something to block with. I think we want to go... block. That'll be a blowout. We had an extra mana. But it's okay. Yeah. That's the case where the Archon of Emeria, if we couldn't have blocked with the Archon. So, yeah, we're in deep, deep trouble dubs. That was a good creature too for them to be able to remove. Yeah. Now the correct strategy, yeah, is to start plussing up the Angel Heart Protector. No blocks. It's indestructible. We don't have a lot that can deal with that aspirant. We get this cleric down. Get tactics up to dealing 4. But they don't probably give us a chance to use it on the aspirant. Form, yeah. No chance whatsoever. Now it's a 5/4. I think we just die here. The garlic running us over. We get the Archon of Lemuria down, but it's a bit little, a bit late. So now plus up one of those guys to a 5 toughness, we can double block on it and hit it with practice tactics. We can spend 3 cards, kill it. So just a maintenance. That puts Colossus out of reach for us too. Yeah. We would have needed the cleric to be able to survive there. Play the Colossus, maybe stabilize for a little bit. As I predicted, the garlic has left a foul taste in our mouth. Jimmy Garlic, you may not get a lot of kisses, but got a win from me. Alright. 4-2, still better than I ever thought we'd do with this deck. See if we can get 5 wins. 5 wins, very respectable. It's gonna be tough. We'll keep another not fantastic hand here. We can draw a land, we can play. Perfect. Don't really have much to do on curve, I guess. This turn we'll hold up the Resolute Strike or the Allied Assault, and maybe we can get a trade. Turn 4 Zendikar. Turn 5 Ox. Ouch. So they're black-white. Lose the Resolute Strike. Oh. Oops. Okay. I guess we're gonna lose the MTG Ox and the Allied Assault. on. Sometime when it doesn't matter if it's on a tap land, which is nice. Blinding Angel, you're blinding me. Pick up the pace, Blinding Angel. We're gonna kill the planes. Go back to my hand, but I'll just have nothing. Unless I draw something. I just hurt so bad with Zendikar. Yep. I've got nothing. Turned off the practice tactics even. Okay. Let's find that, I guess. Still gonna sit out there and have that ability. I don't have any other clerics at the moment. Ooh. Okay. He has 3 cards in hand. One of them is a Mirror Captain. That's a pretty good card. Fortunately, Rabbit Bite is not. I'll attack here. They wouldn't block it. Okay. Maybe something I can fight here. Okay. So far, nothing yet. For a low CMC party member. On practice tactics. Oof. Not even the color I need. This game is not going great. I'm gonna Rabid Bite and kill. One of those guys. That really is attack me back for 10. Yeah, attack. One of the best things I can hope for right now is the wizard draw into another practice tactics. Do I even have another practice tactics? They might have a way to stop this. In case I'm just dead. Yep. And that is green-white in the lower ranks. MTG Arena making sure I do not make back my gems. But you know what? It wasn't a great deck, so. My last deck was 7-1. That was a good deck. We only got, well, we got 1,400 gems. That's actually pretty good. 1,600. Close to break even. What did we win? Squad Commander. Would have been good in that last deck. Not great and constructed, I don't think. Seagate Restoration. Ooh. One of these I wish I had in paper. I saw a very spicy Golos All Lands EDH build on Reddit this morning. And the Goblin Charbelcher in there, just using all the tap lands and the mana rocks. Pretty good. Store update. Oh, hey. That's a deal. Do you spend gold for gold, or do you spend 10 gems? I think you just spend 10 gems. Alright, gotta log into my free account and get that deal too. Well, thanks for joining me here in the attic. If I actually bother to edit and post this, use the hashtag, what should we say? Hashtag Tajuru! Hashtag Paragon! Exclamation point! And that will be it for this one. Remember, Magic is a game so great even dads can enjoy it.